Welcome to episode number 23 of Turning $100 into $1 million, the series where I risk a whopping $100 of my money in an attempt for entertainment to turn it into $1 million. Now, in hindsight, perhaps I should have sold DGLY. It has been very turbulently swinging up and down like crazy over these last few days. Every day, it's either all the way up or all the way down. But I am still going to be holding on. But we looked at DGLY in the last episode. If you haven't seen that yet, that will be down below in the description as always. And of course, if you haven't seen any of the other previous episodes, then you can watch the entire playlist of all of the episodes right on the homepage of my channel. Just sit back, relax, and let the entire series play. Grab a drink and watch it. But in this episode, we're not going to be looking at DGLY again. We have another stock to look at a little bit later in the episode, so stay tuned. But for right now, we're going to be doing a examination of my profit and losses as usual. So with OXLC, it is digging a deeper hole, it seems. It doesn't want to come back up to where I bought it, around the price I bought it. It's currently down over 20%, almost 21%, 8 and change. I'm down on that one. But I am still up on Viacom greatly. That's over a 55% gain, 841. Levi stock is at almost 3%, up 76 cents. And then DGLY is at negative 5.33% now, or down 484. The free stocks definitely make up for any losses, and if you'd like some free stocks, then you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description where you can get free stocks valued up to $1,400. You can use my link down below in the description. We'll look at the net account value in just a second, but let's take a look at the charts now for the following stocks that I just named. So for OXLC, it did have a good day today. Today is June 22nd. And not terribly bad over these last 5 days. It doesn't want to break through, it seems, around the 360s. That seems to be a line of support for this stock, so that's a good sign. But it doesn't want to go back up over $4 either. We'll see what that looks like in the coming weeks, but of course I'm not going to be selling. Still going to be holding on, and it does have a good dividend yield, so even if I were to hold it for another year, I think I would get some good dividends out of it anyways. But yeah, definitely some support around this mark right now, which is higher than this level right here, so that's not a bad sign. And then you could call some support right there, so perhaps some higher lows like I mentioned before, but you're not seeing those higher highs, so you can't really call it an uptrend. It's really just in this window of going up and down. ABR, the reason I have this stock up is it's because the one I sold a few episodes ago, I used to have this in my portfolio, and I just like glancing at it to see where it is in case I ever beat myself up over selling it too soon. But like I said, I think I got out at a really good price. Really proud of the price I got out at. Couldn't have been more perfect in my opinion. Viacom, it did have a nice uptrend for many weeks, but now it seems that the hype is cooling down just a bit. It's taken a bit of a drop over these last 5 days, down a few dollars for that matter. So we'll be holding on to Viacom, but I might sell it a little bit sooner than I thought, as it may not return to these levels for a very long time. And I do have quite some money tied up in Viacom, and I know it's the free stock, but those funds could be used towards other stocks as well, so I might want to sell this a little bit earlier than I thought. And Levi, just kind of trading sideways at this point. It's not really breaking out of any territory. It's just in the 13, the 14s, and it's not showing any life. But I do think once retail starts to open and all the phases are open, all the states are open, you'll see it jump up quite expeditiously. And DGLY, unfortunately, this one has taken a hit over these last 5 days. The 5-day chart is in the red, but it's been up and down, crazy swinging. It's been taking massive drops where it will drop almost $1 and then it will go up 50 cents. It's had some massive swings. So this stock is a lot more volatile, but I'm going to be holding on. And that's DGLY for you. And this is the stock that we're going to be looking at in this episode. We're going to be doing a quick analysis. It is going to be this company, IDEX. This is the talk in a lot of Robinhood communities right now. And this one, wait till you see the 5-day and 1-month chart on this bad boy. This has been a runner. Here it is. Look at this. It was a penny stock in the 30s and 40s. and then it shot all the way up 600%, almost $3. Wild action on this one. You can see the great gain it got in the 6-month chart here. Wild action. I'm curious if anyone is holding this stock, and actually it's closer now to 800% if you do it this way. I'm curious to know what happened over here back in March, what brought it up, but nowhere near to these levels. Perhaps just some false alarms there. But IDEX is running up. We're going to be taking a look at it right now. So let's start off with this article right here. Here's why shares of Ideanomics or Ideanomics are skyrocketing today. So shares of Ideanomics were rapidly rising today. This was written on the 22nd today, after the company announced that its subsidiary had received a new order of electric vehicles. So as of 12:21 p.m. EDT, Eastern Standard Time, Ideanomics stock had gained over 74%. So Ideanomics announced this morning that the city of Nanjing, China, placed a $3.2 million order of 200 electric vehicles to the company's Mobile Energy Global subsidiary. Ideanomics said that the order will be fulfilled with its Dongfeng Lizhu S50 EV models. So now investors have pushed the company's share price up an astonishing 418% over these past 6 months compared to the S&P 500's 3.4% loss. So it's definitely beating the S&P 500. And though the company has reported several bits of positive news over the last month, the rapid share price gains in such a short time could mean that an eventual pullback could be on the horizon, particularly with so much global economic uncertainty right now. This stock is going to carry a lot more risks than some of the other stocks I've covered in other episodes. This is bound to drop, and you know what happened with GNUS, and people were calling me out saying, you're going to be wrong on GNUS, you're going to be wrong. Let's look at GNUS really quickly just to see how quote-unquote wrong I was. Right away, you could see off the bat the quote there, 251. People got in at $10. You gotta feel bad for them. People got in, this chart doesn't show, but it actually hit $10 at one point. People were calling me out saying I was going to be wrong, by around this time of this month, the stock is going to be at $20. It's going to be at $30. And you're totally wrong. You have no idea what you're talking about. But lo and behold, I ended up being right on GNUS. The hype is over. The window of opportunity is gone. This is pretty much a piece of garbage right now. But back to IDEX or Ideanomics. And in this article here, Ideanomics June rally tops 900% as Robinhood users swarm. And right now especially, you see what's happening with the virus. A lot of people are just sitting at home right now, and maybe they got a stimulus check they just want to throw out and gamble and just throw something at the wall and see what sticks. A lot of people are home now, and maybe they're scared of this ever happening again, so they're looking to learn how to invest, and there's an increase in searching for how to make money online and how to invest and things of the like. So that's why there is a massive increase in Robinhood users. If you look at the numbers that Robinhood and other trading platforms have reported, the user base has definitely increased in these last few months. But Ideanomics, whose shares were trading for less than $1 a share to start the month, climbed as much as 79% Monday, pushing its June rally briefly past 900% intraday. The latest move comes after the company announced an order for the 200 electric vehicles. This was mentioned in the other article. So this purchase has definitely made the stock more than sevenfold, double, triple, quadruple. So this purchase right here, now I do think that the reaction of this purchase is a little rich. I mean, it is at the end of the day just 200 vehicles purchased from China. I don't know if that's enough to make the stock worth several times the price. It's a penny stock. So I don't know if the price action it's showing is necessarily justified. So you do have to be definitely leery of what's going on right now with this stock. I wouldn't touch it. Looks very risky to me, and this could easily drop back to what it was just weeks ago in the next day or so. So I would not recommend this stock by any means. Back to my portfolio now. Let's look at the net account value. The net account value does stand at 170.06. Not as much as I'd like it to be, but definitely more than the $100 that we started with. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure that you give the video a big thumbs up, smash the like button, and if you like free stocks, you can use my link down below. But also be sure that you subscribe, hit that big red button, so that way you don't miss any future videos or episodes, and hit that notification bell as well, so that you're notified every single time I make a new video. See you in the next one.